paths they did cross, though I cannot say just why. We met, we left, we held on fast, and then we said goodbye. You'll hear the echoes, stories never told. Let them ring out loud till they unfold. In my dearest memories, I see you reaching out to me. Though you're... oops, sorry, my bad. Sit down.
Welcome back to Let's Play Hatsune Miku Project Diva F. You know, the most interesting thing about this LP so far are the random clips that I make. I don't even know if there's a limit to how many you can make. If so, I'll be quite disappointed, because that would mean having to delete some of them to, like, make more. It's just like I want to keep them there, because, wow, the quality on these recordings isn't quite what I'd hoped, honestly. So I, like, kind of compared it to recording DVD recorder-wise with this capture card, and really the difference is, this one is like, it has that kind of blur kind of look where it just like looks fuzzy at some points. It's just like, you just look at it and you're just like, oh no. While with the DVD recorder, it's all around kind of like, somewhat kind of got a bit of brain fart moment. It looks a bit, doesn't really look blurry, but it has that kind of look to it that just looks like it's some kind of old game, like the graphics aren't really 100% perfect, even though it's like a PS3 game, because I've actually recorded with DVD recorder for a few things with this game, and I kind of like looked at the difference in quality, and really just like I never really noticed it back in the day because I didn't have these glasses. Like, without them, everything looks like the quality of an old phone, I suppose. You know, it's got that kind of look where everything has a slight blur to it. That's my eyesight in general, so since getting these glasses have been quite beneficial, and funny thing is, a lot of the videos that I put together on this, I did without the glasses, so I don't know how the hell I got the mouth movements down, but anyway, I'm rambling on and on with it, and this LP is going to take forever at this rate. Get the show on the road. Wheels in, umbrella. No, I haven't really got anything interesting to say with the Mr. Squat commentary that I've recorded so far. It's just really awkward, really. And I'm looking at the screen right now and it looks perfect, the quality perfect. In fact, let me just check. Yeah, I look at the quality on the capture card itself, it looks just fine. Playback, on the other hand, it'll have noticeable blurs, even on images that aren't moving. It really bugs me, man. Really does. It probably wouldn't bug me so much without the glasses, I don't know, but still bugs me, you know? So, Mega Survival it is.
Okay, then another day, another loss of leaks, I imagine. When will I get these leaks back? Maybe this is... Wait, Miku, is that my... No, wait. No, it's just cinema of some sort. But you stumble upon my secret stash of leaks that I keep for emergency purposes. I don't really know what emergency purposes would require leaks, but there you have it. So this actually has like an animation thing going on here. Can't do that in edit mode, that's for sure. So did someone die and they're running away? Yet another song I have no idea. Tearing up wires and cables and shit. Don't worry, I won't get an electric shock. So we'll stand here awkwardly for a few seconds. What exactly is going on here anyway? Bright lights! Oh good! Another morning person! That's quite a sight change right there. It's stating the obvious, it does. Tear rolling down from her eye. This lacks bad notes. I am very disappointed. You don't even get that place in edit mode. Yet another kind of thing that it could have actually had location for in edit mode and you'd be able to use it, but no, you can use this one though. So there's that at least. You don't get the cinema though, you just get this building here. And from a bad angle you can actually tell like it's kind of got a cardboardy kind of look to it. Anyways, check your score. You got 162 of my leaks, well, they were originally yours, but they're mine, damn it! God damn son of a bitch, I'll get them back.
Damn it, was one short again. Could have been just one safe now, but no. Also, I forgot to mention the opening clip thing was obviously, it's pretty obviously referenced in Final Fantasy IX. I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to play the chords to it. And it sounds very acoustic, but it was actually on an electric guitar. I just had like my effects pedal and it was just very quiet, really, because I had to keep it quiet because I was trying to sing it at the same time and it would have overpowered. So yeah, the end of this recording, I might as well point out, will be a Persona 4 reference, but it'll be pretty damn obvious when you see it, and it is very, very random. This is another one that I'm not really particularly good at. Or perhaps it's just because I just never really got the rhythm down. I think this was one of the ones where once I got my glasses, it really did improve my playing of songs like this because I couldn't freaking figure it out without my glasses for some reason. Let's begin.
So one is not particularly good at. Well, maybe now get some leaks. You know, another thing I must comment on in edit mode when you use the microphones, it's really awkward the way they sing into it, because it feels like it's too far away for them to actually sing into it, and a lot of the animations you see, like in the actual music videos, you don't get those in edit mode. So you're kinda limited. Then again, it has a bit of an awkward angle there as well. It's a bit of an awkward looking microphone from certain angles. Though it feels a bit weird since she's got one of those microphones, you know, that you wear. So, why would you need, you know, another microphone? I suppose you would go with different outfits, because, like, some of the other ones probably don't have that, I imagine. What the hell was that? Wait, what just happened there? The cool notes changed there. Did you hit a bad note or just a safe note? Oh yeah! 2 awful notes. Now we're talking. There sure are a lot of glow sticks going on here. Why the glow sticks exactly? I also wonder what this song's about as well. I think if you miss that one staffing, the fireworks and all that don't go off or whatever, and it just looks really awkward. It's kind of silly. Well, 159 leaks. I've got some back at last. Still, I might.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Squash will be a little bit pleased.
Shut up, you fool, I wasn't finished talking. Ah, screw it. That's it for
on
next
the
time.
easy bit where all you have to do is just use the frigging analog stick. The reason for that was I just couldn't get the rhythm right there. You can just spam it like I did, pretty much, which is like, oh shit, I'm gonna fail a song. Because I'm not failing deliberately here. That was just generally me not being able to get the rhythm right. So it's like, ah shit, just go with bip. Man, I wasn't kidding when I said I have trouble with the rhythm in this one. It's slow, but it's not. It's like, I don't know the freaking rhythm, man. It's like slow then fast and slow then fast, or maybe it's slow all around, and maybe I'm just like it's. Oh, and it's like this one's right down the road as well, isn't it? Another one damn crap with rhythm on. But we have to go for this one first, which isn't so bad. What do you mean? What is love and all that and what's it got to do with math? Is it love of math? What does it mean to love math? Why love math and why am I rambling? Get on with it.
Can you believe this shit, man? What the hell's up with the commentary in this Let's Play so far? Well, you look like you got a bit of equipment for math right there. What are the odds of that happening? So still 59 leaks have been stolen from me, and I want them back, and I want some more to go with it, you know, because that's what I do. So maybe we can get some more back. You know, generally when someone falls through the sky, they don't fall slowly like that. You ever noticed that? In a lot of like films, all kinds of things, especially in anime, for example, where they'll have characters just like in the middle of fighting this, like indicated to be fighting really fast, but then they slow down and like say like they'll just have a full-on conversation and then proceed to attack, and the attack fails, and they're just like, oh, you counterattack. Well, you gave him plenty of time, you idiots. Man, it's just absurd. Especially if it takes place mid-air, it's just like, how do you have time to do that? And then when characters like have long thoughts to themselves, and just like, I've got to do this, I haven't got much time. How the hell have you got time to actually think that, then? It makes no sense. I mean, sure, it adds to the, like, it's just like, oh, drama, oh, it's intense, but it kind of doesn't really seem realistic. I mean, sure, usually in those scenarios, you'd have to kind of, like, you know, suspension of disbelief, just like, throw it out the window and just like be, okay, fine, you've got characters like flying and fighting and all that, whatever it is, you know, just doing absurd things, so it shouldn't really matter that they're, like, able to think for a whole 5 minutes when chaos is going on. I remember Naruto. It's like, the anime adaptation just kind of dragged on this one scene and they, like, showed every episode until, like, it actually was finally concluded. So they'd reuse the same animation and lines overall, over and over again, and you think, get on with it, man! Has that sword thing been finished yet, or what? You might know what I'm talking about, maybe, I don't know, but it was ridiculous. And a perfect example of, you know, kind of dragging things out. It didn't actually happen that way in the manga, kind of just like, it went by pretty quickly. It's because it's just like pacing and the difference in, I'm rambling. So what's going on in the music video here? Has Miku turned to stone? If I recall, I remember reading something about this song being, something about someone who kind of like feels that life is meaningless, but at the same time wants to give it a try or something. I'm not entirely sure, honestly, because I haven't actually seen a full translation. Just a vague description. Okie dokie, no bad notice. I'm 164 then. You're stealing my licks back, and I'm not amused. Even though I may not sound unamused, I am unamused.
Man, it's like 2 times in a row. Well, it wasn't in a row. There was fail in between it, but you get the idea. Come on. You know what, I'm somewhat regretting going through easy mode first, or at all, really, because, like, the original plan was normal, hard, extreme, because really, just, like, going through all these songs 4 times, not, like, all at the same time. There are, like, brief intervals, and there is, like, the random clips I make, but it's just, like, it's gonna get pretty repetitive, isn't it? And coming up with titles so far, I'd just be like, I have no idea what to title these parts, because I don't really know what to say about it, really. It's just like, here are 2 random clips per video from now on, that's like, just have random events, kind of thing, before the actual recording, and at the end of the recording, you'll have like those. And then you got Mr. Squash commenting on things, keeping track of how much leaks he's taking and all that, and occasionally, like, visiting a vocalized room, that's it. Just like, and I've already lost track of where we were there. When did we last, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, so these 2, yes. So this one and this one after that, we will go visit another Vocaloid at random. This is a song that I did absolutely terribly at before I had my, ironically, glasses. It's quite ironic, isn't it? The song is actually not about glasses as well. I think it's like, usually I'd save this for Mr. Squash, but, like, commentary-wise, but, I think it was something like, having a crush on someone who's wearing glasses in the library or something. I don't really understand it myself, but it's got nothing to do with, like, a bunch of different glasses or anything, so it's just, I don't know why.
Did I just see that correctly? The artist is named Ultra Noob? Why would you name yourself that and release music under a name like that? Well, there are strangers out there, I suppose. Remember Jesus? Remote controller, I mean, that was a bit, you know, odd. toothbrush and glasses. So this is one that he's not particularly all that good at, so maybe that also means more leaks for me. Also, I'd like to point out that this location right here is available in edit mode. The apartment in its almost entirety, well, sort of. I mean, you get the room, you get a little bathroom, you get a little kitchen, you get a hallway, and that's all you can edit with really. Is like the main room with the bedroom, and you know, all that. And you don't get the library, but you get the apartment at least, and it's the on location that was shot for the Robert Lubica music video that we will eventually get to see in this Let's Play. So that's something. Glasses everywhere all around, shaking all around and dancing with my glasses on. Jazz. So, like I said, this isn't actually about wearing glasses or anything like that. So, what's with all the different types of glasses? And the funny thing is, I think all these glasses are actually available in the game itself. You can actually get them from the store. Expensive though, I gotta say. Though, in this save file, it's all been unlocked. You even get the goofy glasses like that. I don't think it showed the one with the nose though. There is one of those, you know, the typical kind of mustache, the nose, the glasses. It will likely probably be used in one of those random clips, I imagine, at some point. And I know just the character that it would suit. Those are a lot of glasses you got there. Let's see here. 169. Oh, come on, give me a break, man. Give me some leaks. Seriously.
Is it just me, or does Luca's arm look a little odd there? Well, anyways, locations in that video, the apartment, I'm bringing this up for a reason, is available in edit mode. You can actually use that location. But you can't use the library. I haven't seen the library in any of those edit modes locations, so that's a bit like, huh, and those fish in the previous one, or was it the one before? I can't even remember. We don't even get that? No, it's just like, why? Those ones look the most interesting to me. Maybe that's because they didn't include them. That seems more interesting than it actually would be. Or the outdoor stage that it had going on as well, but the apartment one I actually used for music video that I made for Robert Lubica. So we'll get to see that eventually, but yeah, like that outro solo there has a very jazzy kind of feel to it. It's just like on later difficulties it becomes a lot more difficult to get the pacing, which is weird because that sounds like something I'd play, just like don't know how well that picked up, but it's just like that kind of boo 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 boo. I guess that's more blues, really, because that's the blues scale. But yeah, pain in the ass. I'm also going to increase the length of this part a little bit more, so that we get more done, you know. And you know one thing that's been bugging me this whole time? Copyright. I wonder how copyright works for these Vocaloid songs, because I haven't even uploaded part 1 yet, because I want to complete the whole recording before that. I'm just like, this game revolves around music. Music to me is just like, when it comes to YouTube, they usually tend to be like match third-party content, or in worst-case scenarios, it's just like, well, worst-case scenario is copyright strike, which I have had in the past, but that was, I think, unrelated to music, I think. But you get the idea, and that sometimes we'll have audio muted as well. It's just like, that'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? I wonder if it... I think my Fragile Dreams LP has got some muted audio in there because of the songs when they play. They're just like, no, no, no. We will not allow this song to play in the credits. But it's the credits song, it's a nice song. No! We do this so that they'll have to buy the game or the soundtrack itself to be able to hear the song because it is muted here. But I was talking over it. It doesn't matter. Well, anyways... This one has a lot of color in it, so it's going to be quite... Well, it shouldn't be too hard. I've pretty much know the rhythm decently enough. Saying that, I might have jinxed myself, though. Let's get the show on the road.
He's right, you know, about the Fragile Dreams thing. I kind of know the chords as well. You kind of like... Well, you won't be able to hear your bits, but I'll give it a shot. It's like a kind of E at 9, I think, and then it's like A minor, and I'm not sure if that would also count as an A minor at 9, but it's pretty much using a F sharp on the E string. But that's off subject. Let's just pay attention to the colorful music video. That makes it quite difficult to see some of the notes at times. There's an Eastern sound to it, it does, yes it does, indeed it does, yes it does. String instrument. Yeah, I'm not gonna believe that, Rin, that's not even plugged in. But then neither is the guitar I'm holding, but it doesn't need to be. You know, you only get like 3 or 4 guitar animations in edit mode as well. I mean, it could have been a bit more than that. I mean, like, you see them able to just, like, hold the guitar and not play it. You can't actually do that in edit mode. They have to be playing it at all times, otherwise you can't hold the guitar. I mean, what's up with that? It kind of makes it so that you have to literally get rid of the guitar if you want them to do any other ordinary animation. So much as even standing still. Loads of colors. Loads of pink and red, 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 pink. Son of a bitch, no bad notes again. 174. God damn it, you guys. I want my leaks back. Damn it all. Shit. Mr. Squash is probably not amused.
I've already lost track of how many leaks have been, well, taken back off Mr. Squash by this point. I don't keep track, honestly. That's why I just focus on the game, and then when it comes time for Mr. Squash commentary, I go through the video and through the previous videos to check where we are, score-wise, number-wise, and all that. So, where the freaking hell did I put the dice? Okay, I have no idea where the hell my dice suddenly went. So, we'll do this a different way. Gross. That can't be like, wow. So we're going to go to their room first, but we're going to like do it in that kind of way where it's like but we can't do it in that way, so I'll just have to go and look away. No. So which one will it land on? 3, 2, 1, and it's the extras room. We will be back in a moment. Let's go buy something for the extras. I'm gonna get an interruption in 5, 4, 3, 2, and not yet, but soon. I just know it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Food. Let's see. How about some taiyaki? To the extras room. Today's extra is you. I forget your name every time. Let's see, what's the stuff that I have for you? Can't look around properly. Whatever. No, wrong button. Okay, what's your face? It just blows my mind how I can't remember her name. She appears in the Robin Lubica video that I made, starring as Mew, pretty much, because it's just like, let's have you. Just shows you at random, just like this Vocaloid or wherever. It's a different kind of, I don't even know. As you can probably tell, I know jack shit about Vocaloids outside of this game for the most part. I think the first introduction I had to Vocaloids was when a friend of mine sent me a link to a Miku cover of that Popcorn song, I think. Quite a random introduction to it. You have wings and glasses that look somewhat like mine, in a way, sort of. But you cannot sleep now, though. What's your name? I forget. Well, we'll soon find out, because with the extras, there's like 3 different extras, so like, anytime we visit an extra, we will switch them out with a different one. You're the only one that has random accessories on, so Kutaneru is your name. Which one should we go with? I'll do it the same all the way. 3, 2, 1, and stop. You shall await in your ridiculous clothes. No. Reset. That just looks silly now. Back to the main game. I forgot something of utmost importance there, didn't I? Rock, paper, scissors time! You know, these Vocaloids, I don't know how they actually sound, because they don't have like that kind of voice where you're like la 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 like the other Vocaloids do, but I have heard them speak at the end of songs though. So there's that, except I haven't really memorized the names of these ones honestly, so the redhead one with the drill kind of hair. She's the only one that doesn't seem to have a voice at all in this, even after the songs. Which is a bit awkward, really. The only voice she's had in this game so far is, well, in its LP anyway, is as Aya from Madfather, which is just me trying to voice act, which is terrible, but it was a random scene. Oh no. I'm not losing 2 times at this. I am, aren't I? Aha! You're one of the easier ones to defeat at this rock, paper, scissors, I see. Okay, maybe not. dramatic music that plays. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. No. Dun. Dun, dun. Oh. Ha! I know the second I choose different locations, it's gonna be like, oh no. Come on. Remember that interruption I mentioned that I'd probably get? Yeah, happens right in the middle of this intense battle of rock, paper, scissors. It's ruined my focus that I didn't really have in the first place. Just no, stop looking down there. Stop looking down there! Are you that fascinated? Can you imagine if Vocaloids were real? Cause why should you keep looking down there? Imagine if Vocaloids were real. I wonder how they'd react to the real world. And how we'd react to them, for that matter. It's like, you look like that, but you're in the 3D world. Well, actually, we could totally imagine that, because that actually happens. But I mean, like, legit sentient, not just a hologram. Okay, will you stop looking down there, please? She even wants me to look down there. Okay, if you want to look down there so badly, I told you! I did that on purpose to prove a point, and I was right. In my head, it's like, the second I choose a different one, she's gonna go the opposite way. I just know she's gonna. It's. Now you're finally getting it. It's like, oh no! Oh, it's tied. Paper down there. I win! Yeah, that was the most intense rock, paper, scissors yet. Well, it was only the second one. I forgot something again, didn't I? I didn't switch them. I'll have to remember to do that if it lands on extra again, I suppose. So, let's see. What is the next song anyway? Otherwise, I'll call that a part here or not. Let's see. Ask her if we've got time for some more color overload, I suppose. Let us begin.
Alright, extra one here, since you're prepared for battle. And a hotel gorgeous with jewelry. Hotel gorgeous again. What a name for a hotel that is. This is kind of reminding me of a certain music video. Any of you is getting a kind of I can't even remember the lyrics, but getting this vibe from this video here. Was it the first music video to like have that kind of happen where it's just like, okay, rival gangs encounter each other, and instead of violently attacking each other like they usually would, they have a dance-off to show that I can dance better than you. We'll start off with something simple, some simple poses, and now we're dancing. Look at me dance. You can't dance this good, man. Dancing, 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 dancing. Well, it's in the title, really, isn't it? Sparkles! Well, she just turned into Sonic for a second there. Well, she actually turned into a wheel, but it kind of looked like Sonic for a second there. Well, maybe it was just a pose in general. You know, rolling around, that's kind of what he does. Or at least he used to. I'm not sure if he still rolls around quite like that. Nowadays, he usually, like, crashing into the ocean and all kinds of things, because, you know, 3D now, he can't swim all of a sudden. Yeah, I was thinking that, remember the old Sonic games? Those dreaded water levels? I mean, he could actually, you know, go in the water and not die instantly. Now he dies instantly every time. Eggman should just invest in a, like, trap with a lot of water and no exit. I mean, is it really that difficult? I think Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, whatever you want to refer to him as, has a soft spot for Sonic, and it actually just somehow has like some odd, masochistic kind of relationship where he just like, he loves to boast about being awesome, but he loves to lose. Also ass shake. I mean, why else would he create such faulty robots? With such, you know, weaknesses that just like seem like, sometimes it can be like weird, but usually they have some really, really easy to exploit weakness. Especially in the old games, all you have to do is just jump on the bloody thing and it falls apart. Don't know how I ended up rambling on about Sonic, but there you have it. He also turned into a bit of Dragon Ball Z at the end there. Okay, let's have a look-see. 179. Yep, fuck you. I'll get my leaves back, damn it. Someday. Maybe. Well, when we get to the hard difficulties, imagine. Whatever.
Alrighty then, I'll do for this recording. So, this game, with that, videos like that, is just like, it's not good for epileptic people now, is it? Now. It's like, oh god, this is worse than the freaking goddamn credits of Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Stitch LP. So much color, just flashing light, just like, jeez. They kind of overdid it a bit there, didn't they? Yes. Well, anyways, I'll see you next time here. See you next time.
Hey, partner, a long time no see, man. It's been a while since the end of the sort of 4 LP. It's been a damn time we got a reference. I mean, it's, well, it hasn't been all that long, but you know, man, it's good to see you, man. I see, we've turned into book lines all of a sudden. I guess that is to kind of like give us a bit of a reference in an entirely different game. Look, senpais. Kanji? Is that you? Yeah, this is just like when they said like be able to like appear in this game. I thought I'd go with something cute, you know, because you know it's real cute. But you're a guy. Yeah, I know, but I would have, like, if I'm gonna appear as a booklight, it might as well be, you know, cute. So I decided to go with this one, and hey, check this out, it's really cute. So what do you guys think? Senpais? Senpais? Where'd you go?